This Spanish politician says Mexicans should be grateful for colonization. This is Isabel Díaz Ayuso, the president of the Community of Madrid. She spoke in Mexico City at a public tribute to Hernán Cortés, the 16th century conquistador who led Spain's brutal overthrow of the Aztec Empire. Ayuso defended racial mixing and the conquest in her speech, saying it marked the beginning of a shared identity across Spain and Latin America. But colonization killed more than 90% of the indigenous population of the Americas through disease and violence, causing 55+ million to die in around a century.
Esto ha sido una historia de 5 siglos de amor, no han sido 5 siglos de odio.
But the Spanish language did not spread through love. It was imposed through Castellanization, a policy of the colonial government, designed to erase the identity of the indigenous populations. Experts say at least 60 indigenous languages to what is now Mexico are at risk of being wiped out due to Spain's colonization.
El español, la lengua materna más universal que existe, ha crecido más lejos de sus fronteras, solo a través del amor.
Under Spanish colonization, last names functioned as a signal of ownership. They were often imposed during the forced baptism of the indigenous people, with many people given the last name of the priest who baptized them.
Todos los que estamos aquí compartimos unos apellidos. Habría que ser muy zotes para odiarnos y compartir los apellidos.
Ayuso claimed that the term mestizaje is a message of hope and joy. But in reality, mestizaje, which refers to the mixing of indigenous and colonial Spanish cultures, was marked by violence, sexual abuse, and racism. And to this day, indigenous women and girls in Mexico face systemic and disproportionate levels of violence that the UN says is enabled by the legacy of colonialism. So, no matter how much Ayuso or others may wish to glorify colonization, what she is actually talking about is an invasion that imposed a system of looting, exploitation, and evangelization. A system that we in Latin America have had to endure for centuries.